huge outing. There you look at the numbers. This is his fourth start, his ninth game overall. The ERA, not what he would like. A lot of hits.
For the Sox without an off day is 9. On the ground, Saladino slides after it and safe.
Stop and get the throw off was to slide, but by sliding, he's not able to get a good strong throw off. Nice pick on the other end. Yep.
3-1. Myers a bid to center field. Garcia's back there at the warning track on the wall, and it's gone.
Fourth home run of the spring, 8th and 9th runs driven in. We told you that with the wind blowing out, if you're throwing a lot of high fastballs, you're going to have some problems. And for Covey, he's thrown a lot of high fastballs, and he's had some problems. We'll take another look at it. Although that one was knee-high. Myers hits a towering fly ball. I'm not sure that he's happy with it. I don't think he made good contact, but it shows you. We talked about that wind. It just rode it completely out of here by plenty.
Jay's organization.
He also didn't play in a real easy ballpark to hit home runs. So that was particularly impressive.
Snuck it through, and Chimp is on. Up the middle from Renfroe. Little flip from Saladino. Anderson withstands the blow from Schimpf and turns 2.
Jolise Chassin on the mound, on for his third start, fourth game overall. There you look at the numbers. Actually worked with him before each start on pitch selection per hitter.
Saladino plugs this one to center field, way back there and gone.
Fourth home run of the spring, his 10th driven in. That shows you that you get it up in the air today, and it's going to go. Husky went back as far as he could go, only to see this high fastball taken out of the yard. Tyler Saladino, who had a terrific year last year, saw his opportunity. When Brett Lowry was designated for assignment, Tyler Saladino jumped on that opportunity.
Tim Anderson strokes the first pitch to center field, and a very rapid Sox rally in the first.
As you will run later, so if anything, they undersell the stolen base.
Melky the opposite way. 2 on, nobody out. Abreu, a blast to left field. Blash looks up, it's gone!
The 2-run lead erased in seemingly a heartbeat. Home run, single. 4 runs in the first. We'll take another look at it. And perhaps Jolise Chassin would like to throw something other than a high fastball. That one goes a long way, and that was a line drive right, and probably will do well enough where they're not going to be affected for the year.
Boy, Chassin missed by a lot on that 4-pitch walk to Avi Garcia so far in this game. That's a swing and a miss for strike 3, and the Sox rally is done.
Honestly, Rick, you want to impress him. He's the manager, and he's the guy you want on your side, and you want him to feel comfortable with you out there and in that lineup. So I came into this camp, and I wanted to just make a good impression.
Good amount of time now, maybe the starting second baseman on this team. And there's a rocket to center field, base hit with 1 out for Saladino.
I think what's real interesting is when a player comes up, you never really know, although we're lefties in the minor leagues, so it becomes almost a catch-22. Quick throw to first and nothing doing.
That is the luxury, and I know there are certain people that may or may not want to hear about that, but
could very well be that that's what happens.
Melky wraps it to second, and Spangenberg throws him out, so the Sox don't score.
Called third. There you look at the career numbers of Anthony Swarzak. He started 32 games, ERA 4.5. About having a Cabrera on the field at all times certainly is held true today.
In the air to right field. Little used until this week, and now Abreu whacks this down the left field line toward the corner and bouncing up and over the wall for a double.
Jose is part of. There is a breaking ball down, and Jose stays right with it. Key here is don't pull out that front shoulder. Stay with the breaking ball. Stay closed. And he took it down the line, as opposed to Rule B applies.
Well hit center field. Jankowski has no play. Nicky Delmonico goes long for the Sox third home run.
A solo shot, a 3-run homer, now a 2-run homer, and only the grand slam is left. Who's been very impressive this spring, gets what appears to be an off-speed pitch from Chacin, reaches out, gets it up in the air, and with the power that he's shown all spring, drives one out of the yard.
A guy like Delmonico, wherever he ends up as the roster shakes down, as Avi does a little Minnesota Fats job on the infield and gets the ball to sneak into right. Now the Padres are throwing it all over Arizona, and Avi's on his way to second base. 3-2. That is inside ball 4. Sox have 2 on with 1 down. To second base, Spangenberg. Ibar in the turn means 2.
For all as dependable as they got, almost transcended the situational left-hander philosophy when Zach Duke was that.
Oh boy, that hit Schimpf, and he does not need that baseball bat anymore. Who made his major league debut last year in 35 at-bats with the Padres, and he golfs this ball up the alleyway in left center for a single. Runners at the corners.
Really doesn't get retracted too often.
2-2 drilled to center field. Hedges gives it a long ride, and we are tied.
Dan Jennings came into the ball game just in time to run into a buzzsaw on a day where you want to throw ground balls, because just about everything in the air came in the second and here in the fourth. And that one had a good part of the middle of the plate gone.
Oh. Strike 3. Blash with a very clear come on that he yelled at the plate umpire Blake Felix. Battle between Blue and Blash.
That's Blashed.
Ibar deep center and gone. It's a home run for Eric Ibar, and the Padres lead 7-6.
Eric smoked it. And that one knee high and gone. Hit into the air, and like a few before it, finds a way out of the yard. 4 home runs for the Padres.
Over second. Alvarez couldn't get there. That's a base hit for Cordoba and the Padres in 2017 spring training. Runners off. Smith had to throw from his knees and nearly still got Cordoba. He was safe. Jennings, a payoff is low. 2 on, 1 out.
David Holmberg comes in, his ERA at 5.5 with a 1-0 record, on for the 3rd time. He's one of the guys mentioned as a competitor for a starting spot.
This is on the ground. Alvarez feeds Cabrera, and they do give the out. The drop was on the exchange. Cordoba scores, and the Padres have their 8th run. Runners off, Smith to second, late. And a stolen base for Spangenberg. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Up the middle, Alvarez behind the bag for out number 3. Padres send up 9.
Miguel Diaz. Pretty good spring. 7 games, ERA 2.5. There you look at the rest of the numbers, and nobody's hitting him very well.
Called strike 3, and Peter is sent away to lead off the inning.
And you got a whole lot of tomorrow wrapped up in it.
Strike 3, down goes Schimpf. And 1 away, but on Ryan Schimpf, we got something to show you. Rip between third and short. Hedges has his 3rd hit. This one does stay in the ballpark.
Games played.
Strike 3, Holmberg fans a pair.
Coming in the ball game.
Craig Stammen.
Pretty good spring. In fact, a great spring. 12 strikeouts, 10 2/3 with a .84 ERA. Personally?
Here's ball 4. Alvarez, as he did so much last year in the minors, takes a walk.
You mean the 5 quality hairs that I have, getting them bunched up like that? Choices are very limited.
There goes Alvarez. Throw is high, and he is out.
He takes that look back to see if there's any contact, and the tag, on the foot before the hand got there.
You think it was before the hand?
Oh, sure. Anything that creates an out at this point seems to be a good call.
I think he's safe, Steve. He wraps this ball to third, and Peter for a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Sox and David Holmberg.
So Jose Torres on the hill, speaking of left-handers, who is not short. I never played winter ball, so you can put up all the hitters you want.
Here's ball 4, nicely done by Alex Call to take the walk. So there's no risk here. 1-2.
Steve Swisher.
Broken bat. Second base. And Smith is out. Let's take a look.
Yeah, kind of tannish.
So he thought he was going to bait the runner.
And the runner would come down as he had made that throw. Second base didn't work out that way.
Ball 4 to Basabe. Sox have 2 on, 1 out for Peter. 5th walk today for the Sox. That's strike 3. Got him with a fastball. And 2 down. When you say every catcher had a different philosophy. There's strike 3, and Torres is out of a 2-walk.
The baseline, because it truly isn't. However, we did find out it's been there for a while.
Dropped into left by Will Myers, who gets a 4th at bat. And Schimpf will hit with 1 on, 1 out. And that'll be it for Myers.
He will depart this one.
You've been tweeting at the folks, huh? Ty France, the pinch runner, has stolen second base. From Holmberg. That is ball 4. Record attendance at Camelback Ranch this year.
Zona portion of the spring schedule.
Grounded through the left side. France around third, and he scores. It is 9-6 Padres.
He He's got to have an option.
That is ball 4, and the bases are loaded for the Padres here in the 7th. One and two. Breaking ball right back to Holmberg. Easy does it. Score it. 1, 2, 3.
Barry Enright coming in. Pitched last year in Tijuana.
To the old basketball tournament.
Yeah, very exciting.
Robbins to right field. Cowgill after it, and that ball's over his head off the wall. So Mason Robbins with a leadoff double here in the 7th.
And Cowgill didn't play it as well as he could have. Probably very little chance to get this one anyway, as this ball likes.
Abreu to left field. And the center fielder tracks it down, so Jankowski is over. And Robbins into third. Ball and 2 strikes for Alvarez. That one gets away. Here comes Robbins, and it is 9-7. Heading to center field and down in front of Cordoba for a 1-out single. Chase Utley, 15th active, as down goes Call for strike 3. Sox get a run out of the bullpen.
Last year in the minor leagues, fine ERA of 3.27. He appeared in 34 games. There you look at the rest of the numbers. More strikeouts than innings pitched is good.
Sardinas with the leadoff single.
City.
Could have done that a little sooner.
Yeah, that, well, they didn't know, the trade.
Peter deep to left field. That's way back there. And we are tied.
Opposite field blast. Setting the stage at least for a 13 or 14 inning affair. Wow. Enright throws a fastball out away, and Peter puts a charge into it.
Robbins past second base, and a diving Chris Baker. Sox rally continues with 2 out. First 2 out, 2-2 from Enright. And that's strike 3. Beautifully planted fastball to retire the side, but we are tied going to the 9th.
To get off to a good start. And we all know the start last year, 23-10, didn't work out particularly well because of a bullpen that was used quite a bit without the off days. Robinson Layer comes in to try to finish it up. That's last year in the minor leagues. Was a starting pitcher a good portion. That'll shut down a running game all by itself.
There he goes. And he is safe. Ball popped free. Let's see. Let's see if I stop sneezing after I eat the mint. Ground ball. Alvarez couldn't find the reins, and 2 on. This bunt will end up at first from the hand of Collins. Looked like there was a chance that would spin foul. Zach decided to play it.
Yeah, easier to hit in the air.
Swing and a miss. Downstairs. Strike 3. 2 down. Ball and 2 strikes. 2 down. Tie game. Breaking ball. Got him.
It's just his second appearance in spring training. He appears, the way that I see it, prime situation, so he's playing Sardinas up the middle.
Not close. Ball 4. Winning run at first base. 1-2. Broken bat grounder to third. It gets by Boomer White. Delmonico around second, going for third. Alex Call into second base behind the play.
Look, this is because that keeps the double play in order and potentially gives you a double play to get out of the inning and keep the game alive. But by getting this ball into third, you let Call go to second base, taking the force out and the double play out of the
3-1. Way inside, bases loaded. Two strikes, Quo to Basabe. Breaking ball got him.
And now we'll have to change gloves again.
Two strikes, 2 out, 9-9 tie. Strike 3. We assume that's it.
And that, as they say, is it.